Okay, so here we are with another demo from Steam Next Fest. This one is called Backseat, and this one really intrigued me from the description. Backseat is a horror game where you play as a taxi driver forced to transport sinister passengers and survive the ride. An unknown man has kidnapped your wife and demands you gather information on each passenger. Can you survive the night and uncover the mystery behind your wife's kidnapping? So that kind of sounds almost like an anomaly game, but in that kind of you have to research something, you have to find something, kind of like I'm on observation duty or something like that. Or what was the one where you board a patrol and you have to spot like the infected people and all that sort of thing. It sounds quite interesting to me, so yeah, I thought we'd jump into this one. Now already I can see on the menu, hopefully you can see it as well, just there to the left of the phone where I've got my mouse going in a circle. Is that some guy in the distance hanging from a tree or something, or is that... I can't actually tell what it is. It could be just a charm hanging off the phone, but there's a little guy there in the background. I'm not sure what the hell is going on there, but let's just go. So yeah, intrigued. Call me intrigued, and I'm looking forward to trying it. So yeah, no idea how long it's going to be. If it's a long-ish game, I'll just make it this single game. If it's fairly short, I'll make the video a double. But we'll see how long this one is. That's a little bit on the frame ratey side. But let's have a little wander around first, see if it settles down, because it might very well do. Okay, so this is our room. I hear...
Hey, sleepyhead.
Oh, hello.
You're finally awake.
I have a wifey. I know she was mentioned in the description, but I didn't realise we'd actually see her. Sit in the seat to rest for a while. Okay, I will do. While my beloved is cooking our food. What we having? What we eating? I like the mushrooms. There's spaghetti in there. So some kind of bolognese, perhaps? I like the idea of that. Okay, let's sit down for a while. Okay, this frame rate is a little bit on the jerky side, so let's just go and... I mean, I shouldn't really have to do that, but let's go on.
Oh,
still quite bad.
What could that be?
Oh my God!
Oh dear, things are escalating quite quickly, it seems.
Oh God!
Oh, what an odd character. Ooh, okay. So, is she now gone? What about my dinner? Sorry, I had to. If you want to find your spouse, go to the car, but what about the dinner? Oh, that looks so good as well. Oh my God, it looks more like a lasagna. Oh, okay. Oh, he broke the TV. Oh, right, this is it. This is business. This is not on. Okay, well the frame rate seems to have settled down a bit now that we're out of the cutscene, so that's good. Examine the car and open the Deep Taxi app on the laptop. Okay, balance 100 DC, whatever that is, Deep Taxi. Oh dear, okay. If you want your wife to live, listen carefully to what I say. I'll contact you through this app. Go to the gas station, fill up the tank, and stick to the map, or you might end up somewhere you really shouldn't be. Oh no. Right, okay, we are gonna have to go. Get that sensitivity up a little bit. Okay, right, so we can turn the AC on. I think we need to cool down a little bit. I'd rather keep the window closed, to be fair, in case we get attacked. Okay, so how do we go? We are already going. Where is this place? Is there a map? Gas station is forward and take a left. Okay, that's this way, and I think take this left, even though we're driving over the curbs, but things are important here. We've got a missing wife. She has to get home to finish dinner. Come on. So the first thing we have to do is refuel. Okay, I've no idea what side of the car this one's going to be on, but we'll pull in there. Guarantee it'll be the wrong side. Yes. Will it reach? Oh, it's turned the car around for me automatically. That's very nice of it. Okay. Yeah, that's a very helpful gas station that turns your car around for you. I like that. Deep taxi, that's another message by the sounds of it. Read or die.txt. Text file. Download it. Open it. I wrote what you do with a passenger in the back. Drive without reading it, and it won't be me who finishes you. Install. Open the journal with J while the computer is off. Mark the evidence based on passenger behaviour and identify the passenger's killer type. Then go to the Criminals tab and mark that type. At the bottom, you will see that the type's phobias. These phobias must not be red. If they are red, it means something in the car is triggering that phobia. A triggered phobia increases the passenger's anger multiplier and raises the chance that they will kill you. Okay, right, so we not only have to rescue our wife, we are at risk of everybody that gets in the taxi being a maniacal killer, and we have to watch out to see what phobia they have and if we're triggering that. So, okay. So, identify the killer type. Mark the type at the bottom, type phobias. Right, okay, let's try. We're only going to find out by doing, aren't we? Right. So where do we find a passenger then? Drop off your first client, then contact me. I'll be waiting and watching. Oh, here we are. Okay, so they are located there, which we have now pinned on the map. So hopefully... Oh, we've even got... Yes, we actually have a directional marker that tells us where we need to go. That's awesome. Okay then, so here we start. The concept of this really intrigued me, and so far it's right down my alley. I'm really liking this. Or up my alley, whichever way you would like to say it. Glass is half full, glass is half empty. Right, how far is this geezer? Where is he? So this is going to be a killer of some sort, and we just have to identify what kind of killer he is. Does that mean serial killer? Accidental killer? Matriarchal killer? I don't know. We'll have to find out, I guess. Sound the horn for the passenger to get in the car. H. Hi. Hello. Take the passenger to the destination. I didn't quite see what it said at the end of that. Use your journal to stay alive and mark the evidence according to the passenger's movements. Okay, so what options do we have? Addiction, delusions, eye contact, emotional instability, rituals, jammer, and aggressor. Okay. What the hell? I think I just bumped into the wall and now my car is broken. Okay, so he's kind of whispering to somebody else in the back there. I'm going to have to stop to be able to do this. I would say delusions because he's like... Okay. And I would say he's pretty much emotionally unstable. So, I mean, if that's correct, it's a bit like phasmophobia, isn't it? Instead of guessing the ghost type, we guess the killer type. Shall I try arsonist? Because he's laughing at random stuff. And he seems a bit unstable. I'm going to go with arsonist. Right, so he's got a fear of the dark and fear of the cold. So let's turn off the aircon. That's now gone off. Fear of the... Right, how do we turn the light on? There we go. Okay, so he should now remain fairly calm. Let's go. How do we make the car go? The car has stopped and I cannot make it go anymore. Oh dear. We don't want to turn the AC back on. I can't make the car go. I think we broke it. Maybe I need to repair it. Yeah? Hopefully that'll be it. Okay. Sorry for the delay. Yeah, there we go. I mean, I hope we've guessed that right. Being kind of dropped into this. Oh, he's looking at me. Oh, but then he's laughing again. But when it says eye contact, does that mean that he has to make permanent eye contact for it to be strange? Oh, that's weird. I mean, that's delusional, surely, because he's talking to somebody that isn't actually there. My God, how far is it till we can drop this guy off? He's creeping me out. Okay, in here. In we go. Got to drive very carefully. These roads are really, really narrow and windy. I need my wifey back. I'm getting hungry. Come on. We're nearly there. What's the heartbeat all to do with? What's going on? In the journal, mark the type of criminal you believe the passenger was, then report it to BK26 through the Deep Taxi app. Right, I still think arsonist. So yeah, we've covered those. I can't actually tick those or anything, so hopefully that's all okay. But yeah, delusions and emotional instability. I'm hoping that is correct. So let's try and do that. BK, you looked into his eyes. What did you see? I think the character is an arsonist. Is a arsonist. Not bad. It matches my data. Got it right. Let me scroll up. Wow, that's a slow scroll. Hopefully we'll be able to increase the speed of that at some point. So field report. Profile most likely arsonist. Your guess was correct. Do not look proud. Survival is not talent yet. Phobias. Nyctophobia, fear of the dark, interior light on. Frigophobia, fear of cold, or frigophobia, air conditioner off. Melophobia, fear of music, radio off. Evidence, rituals. I didn't get rituals, actually. Emotional instability and delusions. 3 phobias, triggered fine, you avoided the obvious way to die. Wait for the passenger to text you. Okay, next one. Don't make me wait. Oh, sorry, dude. Right, where are you? Let's put the journal away. I really like the idea of this. This is actually pretty cool. I am enjoying. Now, Phasmophobia is a game I have played many times. I'm not very good at it, though, and I've only ever played it really solo. A couple of times I've played it with my kids. Never got very far, and I've always played on like the easy modes because I'm a chicken, and a wimp. So, yeah, I'm not that great at it, but I'd like to get better. But this reminds me a lot of that. Horn. Ooh, okay. This one looks like a sociopath. Okay, let's see how this one acts. He's looking at me. He's looked away. Okay, is that a big mark on his cheek? Let's just stop there a second. Stop, car. Right. Okay, so there's no... okay. I mean, aggressor? Could that be a sign of aggression? I would say possibly. Let's go. Let's move on. Oh, what's that all about? Some kind of disturbance in the electrical field. The phone went funny. He's not doing a lot, is he? I might have to mark aggressor because that was quite aggressive the way he screamed. What are you up to? What was he doing then? Oh no, the heartbeat has started. I'll go with aggressor. Maybe delusions again? I don't know. I might just have to guess this one. Oh. I don't know. I mean, he looks a bit like a cannibal, to be fair. He's got that look to him, hasn't he? I think this one's going to be wrong, but I'm intrigued to find out what actually happens when you do get it wrong, and I'm guessing you get killed. Oh, the heart rate is getting faster. He's making quite a lot of eye contact, I think. No, don't drive into the fence. Barrier. Ooh, that heart rate. I don't like that. Okay, well maybe you don't have to fill in the form as you're driving at all. Maybe you can just... Okay, I think he got fed up of the drive. Okay. I mean, I'd like to have known what the result was on that one, but I'm going to try again. Let's go. But yeah, I'd like to actually know what the result of that one would have been. Alright, so let's try this again. Okay, so at least we've only gone back so far as picking him up. If it's the same guy, that is. I'm guessing it will be. Yeah, I think stopping during the journey is probably a bad idea. We'll fill out the form as we go, as we get to the end to drop him off. At least then that will take all of that stressful drive time away. Okay. It's a different dude. Okay. Same face, but he's dressed differently. Okay. Keep an eye on this. Okay, I would say, like the first one, emotionally unstable if he's doing all that sort of weird stuff. I guess this game you've got to learn the signs and what they're going to be labelled as. That weird static again. Wonder what causes that. He's not doing a lot, is he? He's very quiet. I'd rather he did a lot of horrible things than did absolutely nothing. Because it's making it really difficult to judge what he's like. It's really hard to watch him and drive at the same time as well. That is actually, with these narrow roads, it's very risky. He's making quite a lot of eye contact. So eye contact, unstable. Aggression. We will have to just check the... So he's got fear of the dark. Let's turn that on. Right, so... Ooh, yeah, I'd love to know what's causing that on the phone. So I'd say unstable, aggressive, and eye contact. He seems to be making quite a lot. Yeah, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. I can hear you, silly heart rate. Okay, bye. You psychotic weirdo. Okay, so hopefully now we can fill this in. So evidences. So I would say aggressor, eye contact, and emotional instability. Okay, and that kind of passenger got rid of all the phobias. I think I'm going to try that. Could be wrong, but we'll see. It doesn't match the data I have. It's nonsense. I'm sending you a setup file. Click car.sys setup. What's this going to do to my car? Okay, marketplace online. Oh, so you can get some upgrades. Passenger heartbeat monitor, 75 to unlock. All these are locked in the demo. Well, we might as well unlock that. Displays passenger beeps per minute on the dashboard and unlocks heartbeat audio feedback during rides. I thought we already had that because we heard the heartbeat, but okay. Well, he's given us an upgrade, so, I mean, that's quite nice of him. Oh, well, thank you very much. Pinky Sherbet, 11. Oh, that doesn't sound like a serial killer name, does it? Right, where are you then, Pinky Sherbet? Oh, I've got to turn round. This is going to be dangerous, since we have no rear view of any sort. Okay, there we go. To the left. Okay, on we go. I hear wolves somewhere. So I'm liking the core idea. This is actually really good. And I reckon once you got used to the signs, it could be a really fun little game, this. I mean, we've been shot once, which is not ideal. But we learn by playing. Oh, he's got a moustache. He's definitely a serial killer. Okay. Right, I'm watching you. Like I say, trying to... He's counting. He's doing rituals, isn't he? That's ritualistic behaviour. I would say that's a ritualistic trait. Right, let me just check. We haven't got the phobias again. But I'm going to go and tick rich... What was that? See, it's not letting me list the phobias, so I don't know what he is freaking out about. He's looking out the window. What are you up to, mister? I mean, is that unstable, emotionally unstable again? So he could be an arsonist again. It's possible. I say I'm gutted it's not actually showing me the phobias. He's doing that counting ritual again. Where the hell are we going? We're driving up onto a nice big bridge now. Does that count as eye contact? I'm guessing not, because it wasn't for very long. So ritualistic counting. And I think emotionally unstable. But I can't really think of anything else to go on. We can try it. He's looking out the window again. Oh, here we are. Right. This is cool. I like this. Right, so I'm going to guess arsonist. I say it hasn't got a list of phobias, so I don't know what difference that will make. I think my character's an arsonist. Yes, got it right. Not bad, it matches my data. Watch for the next passenger. This nickname may look familiar. Reese. He are dangerous. Stay calm and keep your eyes on him. Oh dear, okay. If the person that's kidnapped our wife is telling us to be careful of this guy, then how bad can he be? Oh my god, how far have we got to go around? I think it would be quicker just to go forward and back round this way, instead of going all the way back. That's what I'm going to do. I mean, he can't kill us while he's waiting over there, can he? Can't be impatient. Sat in the car. I know what I mean in my head, okay? I'm getting all confused. Okay, so left turn up here. I mean, while the driving isn't, you know, Forza or Gran Turismo, it's decent enough for what it's trying to be. I'm finding it easy enough to control. That doesn't look like the right way. Hang on. Why is it trying to send me that way? I'm not going that way. Ooh, maybe I best had, actually, because maybe it's plotting the route. So when I pick him up, I've got to be going in that direction. So, yeah, I will follow what the map is telling me. Wow, I can't see. Okay, around and round and round we go. Yeah, the driving reminds me a little bit of Endless Suburbia. If you've ever seen it, or even played it, it was a cool little game. It was a good concept. Every time you played through it, there was a different event happening, and you're driving around this little neighborhood. It was a very simple neighborhood, just like a grid shape, a couple of cul-de-sacs. But there could be UFO invasions, or giant spiders, or there could be a killer on the loose, and things like that. And each time you played it, it was a different one. And I actually quite enjoyed it, but the driving reminded me a lot of this. The actual physics and the mechanics. Yeah, I played that quite a long time ago before I even started doing these horror games on the channel, so that's why I've never played that one on video. Okay, here we are. We are here for pickup of Reese. I'm not looking forward to this. Oh, why have you got to get in the front? Why have you... Where's my laptop? Alright, Heisenberg. Come on then. Why is the heart rate going already? I don't like that. I can't see him in the rearview mirror. I don't like this. Can't drive and look at him at the same time. It's really difficult. The heart rate is really off-putting. Can I look at anything here? Nothing to look at. Okay. See, that was pretty impressive how I managed to do that then, wasn't it? While trying to navigate those roads. Oh, that was close. Oh! Heisenberg. I don't like this. What? Why is he glitching out? His head keeps going funny. I mean, I don't think there's an option for digitally glitching. Good God. I mean, the heart rate is constantly beating quite fast, so I don't know what that actually means. But he's not doing anything, is he? He's literally not doing anything at all. The hell? His head looks like a thumb from behind. Oh my God, hurry up, we need to get there. Ooh, too far. Stop doing that with your head, you freak. Dude, have you seen my wife? Do you know where she is? She's late for dinner. You know, she was meant to cook and she fell behind. It smelled really good as well. I mean, if you tell me, I'll bring you some down. I'll pop some in a bowl and you can have some. How far is this drop-off point? Where the hell is he going? I've no idea what the hell is going on with this guy. I can't even check my laptop. Okay, stop.
What the fuck?
Huh? Demo end. Case open. The crossroads have begun. Reese, Cucumber Crumble, WTF. The last passenger was not a criminal. He did not only show you a badge, he left you a possibility. Maybe there is help. Maybe this is a trap. BK26 may still be listening. From now on, every choice you make can change how the night ends. The demo ends here. The file stays open. I really enjoyed that. That just tickled a certain itch. That was fresh enough. It was phasmophobia for a taxi driver, basically. So you had to kind of work out, instead of the ghost type based on the clues that you work out, you have to work out what kind of killer he is. And I'm really intrigued to find out where that one goes. I will be chasing that one down, definitely. I really, really want to play that one. So yeah, I'll be looking out for that one. Let me know what you thought. Now, since this has been a short one, I am going to switch over to another game, but because I haven't decided which one yet, I'm going to make this a quick jump cut. So I'll be back in 2 seconds when I decide which game to play next. So be back in a mo. Right, so we've just played Backseat, and I thought, in the interest of keeping the video kind of similar, this game is another sort of anomaly game, I believe. It's called Dread Disc, and the description of this one reads: a strange game disc appears at your door. Every difference you spot changes your apartment, while something unknown tries to find a way inside. So that sounds intriguing enough. I know that's a word I use quite often, but it certainly does sound that. So let's just go in and try it out. This is a demo version. The content, mechanics, and visuals are still in development and may change significantly before the full release. Thank you for playing. You're very welcome. So yeah, let's see what this one's like. So yeah, I did very much enjoy Backseat. I thought that was a cool little game, and I'll be keeping an eye out for that one. We'll see what Dread Disc is all about. See what happens with this one. Another nightmare. I need more coffee to stay awake. Oh, coffee would sound pretty good right now. I think once I finish this game, I'm going to get one. Oh, holy sensitivity, Batman. Let's get that down a bit. There we go. Okay, here we are. Right, so interact. I'm guessing can we look at that? No. We can open drawers. We have pain away. You know me, I like to explore. I like to look around. You should know this by now. Well, that's a spooky outside. But I like the sound effect. Okay, we'll ignore the computer just for a minute. This is a dark room. This is an even darker room. Ew. Dirty toilet. Need to buy some bleach. Okay, it looks like it's modelled on the typical sort of the Soviet apartment blocks, which I don't have any problem with, but we're used to them by now. Okay, that's interesting artwork. I've never seen those before. That's one good thing. Nothing of any importance in there. Oh, videotapes. You never know, I might find something that's useful. And if we get a mission saying, find a videotape, we now know where they are. Same with a spanner, or a paintbrush, or a circuit board. There's a screwdriver. Oh, I love the sound of rain. It's one of my favourite things in the world to listen to. It's just so nice and soothing. Yeah, let's have some privacy by closing those curtains. I mean, yeah, that is kind of inviting somebody to hide behind them, I guess, but we'll see. Right. What on earth is that? Interesting design. Right, coffee. That's what we're here for. Oh, who's on the phone? Right, what's going on? Somebody's making a crank call. I'm so cold. Okay. That was weird. Someone's got the wrong number. Okay. Coffee. Okay. Has it been in that so long it's gone cold? Is that what they're insinuating? Someone's knocking at the door. Will you not let me have my coffee in peace? And there is the disc. CD disc. Wow, this is very dark. Who left this here? I wonder what's on this. Hopefully not somebody's private collection. Can we have the coffee? That's strange. The coffee is solid ice. The microwave is definitely broken. What? I've never heard of a microwave do that before. That's certainly very different. We even open the washing machine? No. Right, okay, let's put this disc in. Let's close that door. And I'm going to close these curtains as well. God, that freaked me out a little bit then. That's been put there on purpose to freak everybody out. I'm closing that. Right. It's upside down. Unless it is just completely blank. Both sides. Mr. Difference. It's in the gallery. Okay. Cursors. We can actually choose the colour of our mouse. Blue is my favourite colour. Let's go with blue. Trash bin. Why are we trashing these nice pictures? They all float down here. Ew. Ugh, one thing that creeps me out, hair. A lot of people suffer the same thing, you know, having to pull hair out of plug holes and things like that, but my God, does it make me gag. Ugh. Right. Mr. Difference, spot the difference game. So this is where it all begins. Okay. Right. Mr. Difference. I don't want to click it, but we're going to have to because that's what the game is. Hello, my name is Mr. Difference. I need your help finding all the differences in these images. Click on a difference when you spot one. You can use my magnifying glass to help you. Now you are ready to help me find all the differences. Good luck. Okay, well, the post-it notes are a different colour. That is definitely a difference. There's tulips on there, but not on the other one. And what else is a difference? Okay, so I've got the picture on the book. They're different. Okay, that was okay. That was painless. That was fine. I don't mind that. So there's 5 on this one. Okay, so these bottles are different. I didn't like the sound of that. That present is different. I need to investigate. Are you still in there? Mr. Hat and Coat? Somebody ran around the apartment. Who was it? I didn't like that. Okay. Right. Let's try and go on then. Right, what's the next one? Okay, so that plate is different. That's a knife instead of a fork. And what's going to be the final one? Got all those pieces of broken plate or whatever it is there. That pot is a different angle. Right, I'm doing all right so far. I'm happy with this progress. Okay, so the padlock and that bowl. Okay, I've seen those two straight away. So the bowl and the padlock. Is this my apartment? This makes no sense. Ooh, okay, so I see two differences, but it says I've only got to find one. The picture is at an angle, and that telephone is... There's 3 telephones there. Oh, okay, so... Alright, well, it's done. Pillow. Window. That slipper is facing a different way. I don't want to keep playing, but I have a sickening something or other. Ooh. Ooh. Well, we've seen that. But it's too dark, so I guess now we have to actually go and turn the light on to be able to see back in the room again. So we'll get here and the light will be off. This is a cool idea. I like it. Alright, so now we get back to the computer. Oh, it's just raining heavier. The window is open. Who opened the window? Okay. Right, we're back here now then. So that apple is a different colour. That cigarette is at a different angle. And that was it. The tap is running. The shampoo bottles are the other... See, I'm quite good at this, aren't I? I'm noticing these subtle differences. Those shampoo bottles are the opposite way around. And there's a big stain on the floor. Ooh, a birthday cake. Right, we have one big red candle there that isn't in the other one. The lighter is open. Oh, what's happening? Printing. Print complete. Where's the printer? There. Light the candle. No, I don't want to. I'm quite happy just doing spot the difference. This is fun to me. Oh, good God. It's getting darker and darker. I don't really want to light the candle because I know something's going to happen when I do. Pick up the lighter, F to toggle it, and let's light it. Don't tell me it's dynamite instead of a candle. Okay, the candle is lit. What next? Hello? Maybe just back to the computer. Okay. Oh, okay, so the door is completely different. Ooh, okay, that's weird. Where has the closet gone? Let's turn that lighter on. Yeah, that's a wise idea. That almost looks like Winnie the Pooh on that wall. You see what I mean? Probably not. That's my imagination. Oh, good God. What in the back rooms are we doing now? We have a chair. This reminds me of something. Oh, God. There was somebody behind that pillar. This reminds me of another game I've played before, and I can't remember which one it was. I'm not sure if it might have been one of the Christmas games. Is that somebody behind the pillar again there? You can just see the silhouette to the side of that pillar. Okay, so this is the other table that we saw. That's the table that had the tulips on. Yeah, there is somebody that... Oh. Ew. Okay, can't go down there, so it must be down this way. Crouch. Don't do that. That's not playing the game. Okay, we have certainly turned a corner here. We're not playing Spot the Difference anymore. I kind of want to sprint, but at the same time I don't want to sprint. What's that weird noise? Somebody humming. What the hell? Okay, well, it stopped. Okay then, so we have 3 pictures on the wall, each with only 3 colours. Oh, that one's got 4 colours. Oh, no, they've all got 4, so I mean the shoes are black. Right. Not sure if that's going to be important in some way. Eyes. My eyes. Oh, this is weird. Oh, okay. My eyes. Oh my God, this is really, really strange, controlling 2 cursors at the same time. This is something I have never had before. I'm not sure exactly what I'm meant to be looking at. Can't re-look at the PC. Oh. Oh, I've got to look around the room and find... I see. Okay. So I've got to have a look at these pictures and see if anything is different on any of them. I think everything is actually the same on both. Both sides of the screen, everything looks the same. So I don't think the differences are there. Right, so I found one of the 3 differences. This is really strange. Okay, how about in the drawers? Anything in there? No. In fact, I was only looking at one screen. Never before have I played this mechanic where you've got 2 screens to look at the same, in this way, of course. This is really interesting. I've still got to find 2 differences. Okay. So this has certainly upped the difficulty somewhat. Because I keep focusing on just one side accidentally. Okay, how can I not notice that? There's a door there, but not there. Okay, so that's now found. Okay, there's a chair there, and there isn't there. That's harder than you think. That really is harder than you think. 4047. So we have some kind of code. Aha. Is this going to be some kind of a Menti jump scare where we put this code in and something's going to appear in the dark shadow? 4047. A USB stick. Run. You don't have to tell me twice. Ooh. Okay. Let's be gone. This guy's creepy. Ooh. Ooh, turn around. Back the other way. That's not fair. He can warp around, I can't. He got me. Didn't expect him to appear there. Okay, so I've already got this. Right, do I just have to go back through the door then? Yeah. Not sure why it respawned me facing the other door, but okay. Oh, that music. Right, and it's getting more and more atrocious as we go. Right, veer left. Please tell me that I can get into there. Oh, okay. We're back home. We're back in our room. Run. Thank you so much for playing the Dread Disc demo. I'm a solo developer pouring sweat and tears into bringing this project to life, so every wishlist and bit of support truly means a lot. In the full game, you'll experience many more scares, eerie environments, and uncover the full story behind it all. Max, Madbug Studio. I will keep an eye for that one, because that had a lot of different gameplay elements that I've never come across before, and I really, really like that about it. That split screen side of things, that was a lot more difficult than you really expect it to be. So, I mean, I don't know if as a spectator watching it is going to have the same effect, but when you're there trying to find a difference when you've got two screens to look at, that was quite difficult when you're focusing on just one and not the other. So, yeah, because your brain just kind of automatically makes you think, I'm going to look at this one, ignore that one. So, really clever the way that that one has been done. So, yeah, that's another one I'm really going to be looking out for, because that was a smart little game. And yeah, they deserve all the support. So both those games I am going to be watching out for. Please, if you're into the, playing horror games, give them a wish list, give them some support. Try the demos yourself, even though, watching them, it might take some of the effect away, but they're still fun to try. And it will give the developers some support, and it will give them a number of people that they know are going to be interested in the game. So yeah, please let me know in the comments what you thought of both these games, Backseat and Dread Disc. I've enjoyed both of them, and I'll be looking to get them when they release, definitely. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I will sign off for now. Please like, comment, subscribe, the usual good stuff. So yeah, I will say bye-bye, and thanks very much for watching.